Everybody wanna turn up tonight. Everybody wants to remember this night, so we can say it tonight. We're alive. Spring break now, that's for me. Flying to the East Coast is what I need. I'm in Charlotte, North Carolina, chilling on the beach. No need for me to sting when I make it rain for 3. Call me LaMelo. Bridges run for miles in the East. Rolling dice, Vegas what I need without them Raider lights. I had some golden nights, been rolling sevens like old lucky season. I'll take Kiana home. She been hoping and scheming that we could be alone.
There y'all go right there. Welcome into the podcast, episode 5. Let's talk about it.
Behind the scenes scene right here. I'm putting up something on the screen for y'all niggas to look at. You know what I'm saying? Hey, watch how I do this.
While you doing that, J Mamba and the crew.
You know who the fuck it is. Don't act like you don't know.
That's the way.
I like it.
And then you got JC over there in the cut.
Bro, let me stop.
Hey, you got me conscious over here, man.
Conscience.
Whoop, whoop. Okay. So, you know, we got a special guest. They're going to be coming in pretty shortly. You know, just get something started real quick. Got a female on the pod this week. I'm going to start off with something just to see where we going to go.
Wow, I'm the only one.
Wait.
I mean, my hands is kind of full right now. So
I had both.
Whoa, what was that bullshit? I had both.
Rewind the clip. Rewind the tape.
I mean, I wasn't
Rewind the tape.
I wasn't saying that.
Oh, my Lord. Here we go. We're going to start off early, ain't we? Okay. Oh, my Lord. Okay.
Sorry, man. Sorry.
Oh, my God. So, I wanted to get into it because we have a pod. We got to talk about this stuff. How do y'all feel about the little World War III that's going on?
If we stay out of it, we will survive. But since we're not staying out of it, we're all going to die. Simple.
I wasn't going to take it that far.
Bro, because bro, this man has nukes that are aimed towards all of our major cities. 30 of them hoes to be exact. Come on, man. And nukes ain't nothing to play with. Nukes will tear an entire city apart.
Oh, of course.
And any survivors will die of radiation.
I'm not gonna lie. I try to ignore that shit as much as I can as possible because a nigga like me, I don't do no war shit. I try to spread love and positivity. This nigga Putin is on some. No, I ain't even gonna say nothing. I don't. If that nigga ever watch this podcast,
what?
Remember our faces.
All I'm gonna say is war is always about money and power. So,
but like you said, if we stay out of it,
bro, because it's not even our fight, bro.
It's not our fight. I feel bad in a way because
because they want to join our union to like help us in like future stuff, but at the same time, it's kind of like
a little bit on the edge right now.
That's what I'm saying. It's like, nah, bro.
So, I mean, we kind of help, but we not helping. We
can only do so much.
But like I say, bro, I don't like getting into politics too much.
Exactly.
You never really know the full story. They only tell you what they want you to hear.
Exactly.
I'm not gonna pick a side and be like, oh, Putin wrong. Well, I mean, I
know some of y'all gonna probably be in the comments like Ukraine. Oh, we pray for Ukraine too.
Pray for Ukraine, bro.
It's just don't ask us to pick a side. Don't ask us to do that.
I can't. I don't know what you want me to do.
I don't know what's really going on. So,
yeah,
we just had to talk about that one real fast. Okay. Y'all know about the Tory Lanez and Meg situation, right? How do y'all
Tory didn't do it. No.
How do y'all feel about that situation? Here's an update on it. They let some court information come out saying that, it doesn't make sense how Tory could have shot the gun because he was standing in front of her when she was facing him, but the bullet fragments are on the back of her foot. So unless she ran away, and then there's nobody ever saying, like, she couldn't tell if he was holding a gun. None of her old best friend that she was cool with does not confirm that Tory was holding a gun. Neither does her security, who was in the car, tells police that he was holding a gun. So how do y'all feel about the situation, knowing that
basically nobody has
no clear-cut evidence.
Yeah, it ain't really
evidence.
So that's why I never really took a side on it, bro. I never really was like, oh, fuck Tory, or I never really was like, oh, man got a pocket. It's just like, until I get a full story, I can't really tell you. But if I had to say it like this, I say, if Tory did shoot her, I really want to know his real reason. Like, what did she do to make that nigga so mad? Like, what did she do to make
What did she say to him that pissed him off that bad?
Honestly, I think it was just an accident.
Either an accident or she called that nigga little. And he went ballistic. You little ass nigga. What, bitch? And he hit her in the foot one good time.
All right, I got something for your ass.
Simple.
I feel like when that whole situation broke, my whole thing was like,
or he probably was playing. He probably was playing with it and then shot her ass.
And that would be even more stupid.
I mean, the problem is the first part of it before they even got into the car was that all of them were drunk. So none of them are going to have a clear memory of what really happened.
Mm-hmm.
And then the only way that makes sense in like my mind is like people have to be fighting over the gun. That's the only way that makes sense in my mind.
Hey, you got a gun pointed at me. I'm not grabbing at that.
I don't think somebody had it pointed at her. I feel like I almost want to believe what I had heard from somebody in the industry, which was like she was grabbing the gun because she found out that Tory, well, she was so drunk that she was mad at Tory for messing with Kylie. And in the process of that, her friend who was messing with Tory first ended up also being mad at Megan because while Megan was drunk, probably snitched on herself that she was fucking Tory when her friend went back home to Houston while they were still hanging out in Canada. So in the process, her friend probably got mad, reached for the gun. Now Megan fighting her over the gun. Tory like
this old soap opera drama TV series.
All right, listen.
Security tried to stop it. Gun went off.
That's the case. Pow. Man, well then that ain't got nothing to do with Tory then. Cause look, hey, he's just doing them thing. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody tell Megan to spread them legs.
Cause my only thing about it is like, why would you stop being friends with your closest friend after you got shot? Wouldn't that kind of bring y'all closer together? That's a little different.
The way you asked that question, though.
I'm just saying.
I told you what?
The way you asked that question. My friend shot me. That only just brought us closer together.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that.
That's what I'm thinking. Like, I don't think that'll work.
I'm not saying that she shot her. I'm saying like Megan was saying that because she was ignoring the story for at least a good week. She kept saying, "Oh, I stepped on glass," which was problem number one. You lied the first time. Mm-hmm. Then you said that the hospital you fractured your foot because of glass, and so all that information was just you lied. So then now when you come out on Instagram Live and you want to tell everybody Tory shot you, you can't get mad when niggas don't believe it at first. So
I just want to know, did he actually shoot? Because if he did, I want to know what's your reasoning.
A lot of evidence shows that he wasn't even close to the gun.
Like, what did you like?
And then first of all,
what did she say to make that nigga so mad? Like, I really
would you get back in the car if somebody shot you?
No.
That's another thing. She got back in the car. So that's another thing that's confusing. Like,
if it was purposely, I don't think she would have gotten back in the car. That's why I said I felt like it was an accident.
But then why would she ask?
I don't know.
Well, I know why she escalated it, because Rock Nation probably told her to do that.
Shit. Business moves.
Exactly.
People, business moves.
All I know is
you got to do what you got to do, get this paper.
I can see the label telling her that.
Tory genuinely apologized and I felt bad for it. So I don't know why people keep dragging it on. I don't think.
Because they want him to suffer. They don't want him to make no money.
Niggas want him to like, oh, you shot Meg? Oh, you're going down.
Cancel him. Cancel him. Shut the fuck up.
I don't know about all that canceling.
And a lot of people's eyes, hitting a woman, shooting a woman, they want him gone. They want him locked up for that.
Lock these nuts up.
So, even though
was she in critical condition? No,
bro. I feel like everybody played their part in that little situation. So you really can't just point a finger at one person.
But he's a man, so it's easier.
Exactly. And it seemed like he really just don't give a fuck. So,
and you know what's crazy? I'm pretty sure the label, while they was paying off for Megan's lawyers and stuff, they was expecting Tory to run out of money, and then he dropped like his album. And he kept selling, and he made like $1 million for selling his album for $1, and he made $1 million in one day. And they was not expecting that man to keep money going. So now he keeping his money going. He able to still pay his attorneys and stuff. And the longer the court goes on, the more information that comes out, the more it's gonna be like, hey man, you want to take that plea deal?
That's what I'm saying. When all this info come out, like, but look, man, I ain't got nothing to do with me, man. I'm just saying, like,
I don't really focus.
if Meg is lying,
that's
man,
gonna be so bad.
Ooh,
That's gonna be
because if she lying,
That's your ass, Mr. Postman.
Cause like, bro, what you lying for? And now everybody gonna be like, bro, what the fuck was she lying for? She's still gonna have fans. It's not. I wouldn't say that's her. Ass.
Some
People
females gonna still
her.
support her,
But like, but everybody gonna look at her like,
I can't trust what you say for now. I don't know.
yeah, you gonna lose a lot of relationships probably in the industry in that case.
She gonna lose a lot of endorsement deals.
Facts.
Cause she gained the Popeyes deal.
Doritos.
She made a lot of money.
Doritos.
I just want a McDonald's deal. McDonald's just handing them out to everybody. I want one too, goddamn.
You get a deal. You get a deal.
Everybody gets a deal.
What is your meal?
Fucking Oprah in this bitch. You know what I'm saying? They gave Sweetie a fucking Sweetie meal.
Bro,
nothing against her, bro. Nothing against her, bro. It's just like, I feel like I could come up with a better meal.
They gave Travis a meal.
I was just about to say that.
And his was like
ass
bacon.
meal.
He just added bacon.
He just added bacon on a burger. That'd be fucked up, bro.
For everybody that went out there and actually got that shit thinking it was gonna be something special, you're dumb. I'm sorry to say it,
bro. You know
dumb.
niggas have bought that and still haven't eaten it to this day. Just hold.
Oh yeah, they holding their souvenirs.
Bro, what?
Yeah,
holding on to that hoe.
Niggas are sick.
They got it in a box somewhere. It's they put oxygen
collecting
in it.
mold.
They got it. No, they got it set up to where it don't ever age. They just.
You mean to tell me if I walk in a nigga house and he got this shit behind the glass?
Oh yeah.
That man go tell you, man, this is my prized possession. Can't mess this up. Don't touch it. Don't look at it too long.
Oh my fuck.
I mean, they probably think it's gonna be worth money down the road.
I'm saying
it's not, nigga. It is food.
Hey man, look, it's gonna taste the same.
You know what? I can't even be mad. Do what you do. All right, live your life. Do what you do.
Shit, they gave Travis a whole thing. I remember. What was the other dude that gave it? Jay Valdez or something?
I don't know how to say his name, but we all know who we talking about.
Yeah.
We all know who we talking about. Hey, I forgot that nigga meal, but nah, McDonald's, give me a meal.
I'm saying.
Give me a meal, bro. I swear, look, this is my meal right here. 10-piece chicken nuggets with the barbecue sauce on the side, with a nice large Powerade, you feel me? And 2 hot and spices.
I don't even eat this shit, but I would tell y'all get a double cheeseburger.
Bro, fuck this nigga meal, man. My meal.
Double cheeseburger.
My meal.
Put some chicken nuggets on top.
This nigga with a toy with his.
And
yeah, he got a toy with apple slices.
Get a double cheeseburger. Put the nuggets on top. Put the fries on that. And then eat that. That's the conscious meal. I would never eat it though, but I would sell it.
What the fuck?
I would sell it.
If
McDonald's is giving away deals,
don't trust this nigga.
They give away deals. I might as well.
Like I
make it extreme.
10-piece with 2 hot and spices on the side, large Powerade.
I might try that after.
Talk to me nice. That shit is good.
Once
bro.
we leave, I might try that.
We going to get that.
Talk to me fucking nice. That shit is great. Shit's amazing.
Yo shit.
Y'all just
that's the meal, baby.
Bunch of high
that's
niggas.
The JC
You just like
meal.
smoking.
Stamp it.
Smoking.
McDonald's hit me right now.
Shit.
You can make some money.
Like gifts. So, wanted to get in some. I heard a woman phrase this question to me, and she was just like, "Do women cheat and men just have sex, or are they both doing the same thing?"
Bro, I ain't going with you. Wait.
Repeat that again,
just so I can clarify before I say my words.
Do women cheat?
Do women cheat?
And men just have sex?
And men just have sex.
Or are both of them cheating?
What do you mean? Are both men and women in a relationship? Like we're saying if a man was to cheat in his relationship and a woman was cheating in she's relationship, yes, it's both cheating. It's cheating, yes.
It's the same fucking thing.
Yes.
Who asked this question?
I would say...
Nah, for real.
I would say...
No offense.
I would say men just have sex. Because we don't have no emotion attached.
Yeah, niggas just fuck the fuck. Women.
Wait.
It look like you switched.
Wait. Is that
I had to really think about it.
Is that what you mean by that? Yeah, that question was phrased wrong.
What do you
anyway,
mean?
Like, you mean in a feeling way? Like men, like if they was
however you take it's not meant to be like
saying like
I'm saying the emotional aspect of it.
That's what I'm saying emotionally. If a man was to cheat, yeah, there is no emotion in this. Yeah, if I'm finna go smash and dash, I'm smashing, and what I'm doing afterwards, I'm dashing.
Yeah, that's how niggas operate.
For real. Like if a nigga finna just go cheat and leave, that's what they go do. They go cheat. Females, they stick around and talk to the motherfuckers.
Some females.
So females can't do that. They get the smash and dip.
That's what I'm getting to.
Some females
do, but some females, I feel like majority of them, they're going to get attached. They're going to get attached.
Men don't get attached. Men don't ever get
Not
touched.
as much as
I
women.
want to say
not as much as women.
I don't want to say never. But
I'm not gonna
like,
say never.
Men don't get attached.
It's a small.
What did I
like,
just say? Not as much as women.
I just say it.
It's a small percentage, bro. Like,
Yeah.
So is it cheating?
small percentage. Yes, it's still
Yeah,
cheating
it's
at the
still
end of the day.
No. You pick one side. Is women, what they do is that cheating, and what we do is just sex, or are we both cheating?
I literally just picked my side. It's still cheating.
So
yes.
so we're both cheating.
But men still don't have no emotion into it.
How? You can't pick both.
That's not picking both,
That is picking both.
bro.
Niggas will literally go to the crib to fuck and then dip and go back to their woman.
That's
Like
cheating.
nothing
How's
ever
that
happened.
cheating? There's no
That-
emotion involved.
That what?
You shouldn't be going there and fucking other women. That's how it's cheating.
Bro, is that's infidelity? Is that cheating? Cheating? I'm just saying.
I guess it's almost here. Repeat that question because I got lost. I got lost. Repeat that question because I got lost.
Because he's not making any fucking sense.
Hold on,
Bro,
no sense.
you really gonna ask how is that not cheating? So if your girl gone and fuck another nigga, that ain't cheating?
That's cheating.
With
My ass.
with no feelings involved?
Yeah, that's cheating, my ass.
Conscience. That's what the fuck we're talking about.
What the hell are you talking about, bro?
I'm just saying.
Ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen.
I'm over here getting an aneurysm.
Bro, like,
What the fuck is this nigga
put in the
doing?
fucking comments if that is cheating. Because I don't know what the hell this nigga talking about.
That's fucking cheating, bro.
That is cheating.
Like, what do you mean?
Hey, man.
What do you think? No. You know
I'm
what?
just trying to hit the combo anyway.
What do you think it is then?
I'm just hitting the combo
No.
anyway.
What do you think it is then?
No, my nigga.
In my eyes, cheating is cheating regardless.
Okay, so what the fuck?
I'm moderating.
That's it's different if it makes sense. That shit make fucking sense,
Bro,
fuck.
still cheating.
I mean, I ask the question all the time. Me and you used to argue about it all the time. Why do men cheat when you could just leave?
Bro, it's the same question you can ask a woman.
Vice versa.
Why do women cheat when they could just leave?
Vice
I
versa.
know what I'm saying, but
Women,
a lot of people respond. A lot of dudes respond with, "Well, I still fuck with her. Like I still love her. It's just that she not giving me a certain thing now.
Thing that I need, so I'm gonna go out and find it.
But why do that when you could just leave?
Because you love that woman. You've been with her for so long. You feel that attachment to her. But not saying that I've been in this situation. Just saying I feel like that's how it feels. Like
niggas still do it because
once you love somebody, you feel.
But how
that
do you
attachment to
validate
them, bro.
that though?
I'm not validating.
No, we're not validating shit.
No, I'm not saying that you are. I'm not saying you are. I'm saying
just
like,
saying-
how do those men validate that? How does that make sense to their mind?
They're so in love with the person that they're with. They know that they fucked up. They don't want to lose that person. Like that's their person.
They had
And
that
if they
1
lose
week
them-
moment. They had that 1 week moment where they slipped up, fucked another person. Now you can't go back and tell them because you can, but you don't want to because like if I tell they're gonna leave me and I don't,
Yeah.
don't want these.
That's what it is.
That's usually the way it goes.
And usually sometimes they know that the woman they're with can go out and find another nigga just like him.
Exactly. It's just
With
you
no
fall
problems.
into your urges and then now you noticing you fucked up. So now you know you can't. You don't want to go back and tell her. So
We're not validating it. Just saying. That's how
just saying.
That's
you know
how
what I'm saying?
shit is.
We got to speak for both sides. You feel
So
me?
what pushes a man or a woman to the point where they feel like they gotta seek from outside source?
Bro, you're asking like we've been in these situations.
No, I'm just asking. Like, what do you think?
I'll be right back, y'all.
Like, what do you think makes a man do that?
I think it's more like
Because I would, in my opinion, I would say a lot of men go that route when they feel like physically they're not being pleased,
exactly. That's probably the main reason.
and then you have the very few that's like emotionally. But I feel like those females are not there for sex. Those are females that I talk to, and I go for talking. But in the process of that,
You're supposed to talk to your significant other though. Which goes back to your point where why don't you just leave them? Because if you can't talk to your significant other, ain't no point of you even being with them, you know?
yeah,
But it's more or less like you love, like I said, you love that person so much you don't really, and it gets to a point where some people are scared to just leave their spouse because they're scared they can't really find another one like that person. So it's like, and then other people just really don't want to work out their problems. Like one issue would come up, they'd be like, damn, this shit can't work.
yeah, it's one of those things where it's like, you hear a lot of girls say this question, why do men cheat? It makes no sense to me when you can just leave. And my response is always like, I don't get it, but I mean, it's not for me to explain because I'm not that guy. Because
Right.
if I've never been through that or done that, I can't explain to you why I cheated.
Right.
So I think that's like the best question you could ask a guy who's like cheated on somebody, and then just kind of be like, so why did you cheat? Well, I felt like this was the reason why. Or distance. A lot of times it's distance. Long distance relationships. Shit can't be done same time frame that I want it done. So she's right here. You're
there.
It's like, so you got that.
You literally just explained it in a way a dude would really feel. That really how it be, because it be distance. You so far away now. Like, I can't see you nothing but like once a month, but I got a bitch that's trying to see me every day. You know, so it's just like shit. Niggas start to make their decisions. You feel me? Like that. I'm cool like that.
So
cool like that. Cool like that. Cool. Open the door. I'm cool like that.
It's definitely cool like one of those things.
Cool like that.
So, you know, when we get into like that type of conversation, it does get to a point where we just don't want to be repeating ourselves a lot. You don't want to have to keep telling that story. But I know females definitely be wondering like, why is that the case? But, you know, we're going to get into it.
For sure.
We got some quick hits real quick. We're going to get to it real quick. So, do you have a problem with a man or a female spending money for sex?
In what sense? Like, what do you mean?
Like, escorts, like that type of stuff.
If that's your MO, that's what you like, I ain't got no problem with it. It's not for me, but if that's what you like. And before we continue,
dun, 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 dun.
Special guest in the building.
Dun, 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 dun.
Oh, wait.
How y'all do?
Chris, you cheese and bro, you straight? No?
We finally got a female guest on here. I'm happy. Dun, 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 dun.
Bro.
We need it.
Sandals. Is this okay?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't hear myself.
Just talk to the mic.
Talk to the mic.
That's probably why I can't hear myself.
It's okay. First time. It's okay. All right.
So, I'll rephrase the question again.
Okay.
Do y'all have a problem with men or women paying for sex?
No. If that's your choice, do what you want to do.
I'm going to let you take it away next.
It depends, because if it's like just street prostitution and stuff, I feel like, you know, that's the spread of diseases. It's not safe, like, you know. But there are people that, you know, like I just seen a YouTube video, and it was like someone interviewing dominatrix. And so, you know, you have like these big business dudes, right? Like CEOs, and then they pay these women to like dominate them and whatever. But it's like sexual things. It's not sexual intercourse. I mean, it gets pretty intense. Like, it might as well.
I mean, paying for it, I feel like it depends on the person, your comfortability.
I feel like with like in a controlled setting, like the whole dominatrix thing, I feel like it's okay. Because it's not putting anyone in danger.
Me?
I'm not personally okay with it. I would do it.
I'm not okay with it either. It's like I don't know.
Wait, we talking about personally for other people?
No, I'm answering it personally, but also other people.
Yeah.
Okay.
I feel like you shouldn't have to pay for sex. I mean, that's a little...
Oh,
how can I say it?
Oh,
what?
I'm about to fuck that.
Nah, say it.
Okay, so
say it.
Some niggas might say, well, you going on a date and you paying for the date is paying for sex.
Bullshit.
No.
How is that different?
Wait a minute.
How is it different?
What you mean? How is it different? Because some
Are
dates
you
you go on, you don't.
at the date.
You're still technically paying for sex.
Some dates you go on, you don't even get sex
You
afterwards.
just paying. You're paying her in a different way. You paying her by treating her to
I
a
give you
dinner.
this. You're probably paying for her time. I say that. I give
Okay,
you that
so then
better
do
choice.
you buy diamond ring, like an engagement ring for sex, like a marriage ring? What's it called? Yeah, a marriage ring for sex. Because then you could say the same thing.
You could. I'm not mad at it. I'm just saying. Some people might
taking
take
a
it that
female
far.
on a date is just taking her on a date.
Out of the
bro.
kindness of your heart.
Exactly.
I literally seen something on Twitter the other day. This female was like, I don't care how much money this nigga got. He take me on a fancy date. He got to earn this pussy. Regardless.
Yeah,
She's like, I don't care how much. She's like, I don't care how much. I don't care how much he paid for it.
I'm on her side. I respect that. Like,
yeah,
if you pay $600 and you think you still gonna get some coochie, like you didn't do nothing for it, so
yeah, exactly.
Or I'm not feeling you, so nah.
Unless that was that nigga's intention. If it wasn't his intentions, then I mean, there's nothing to get like really riled up over. But
is Brittany Renner's situation the same as this?
Yo, fuck.
Or is that different?
I'm sorry.
Brittany Renner.
Who's that?
You know Brittany Renner? Okay, you want to tell her?
No, you get it.
What's her name? Brittany Rennie?
Brittany Renner.
Renner.
So basically, were they married? They weren't married, right?
Yeah, they were.
They was married? Oh, that's right. I forgot.
Her and PJ were married?
Yeah.
Ooh.
So she and this basketball player got married. Now, how old was he when they got together?
18.
He was 18 and she was like
28.
28. She's known for being around in the industry. She's a Instagram model.
She's an NBA hopper, NFL hopper. They know.
And she's older or younger?
She's older. So she basically groomed this because they started talking when he was in college. Oh. And people was before then?
No.
Oh, okay. So yeah, they were in college. So anyway, long story short, they fucked. They had a baby. Instantly, I'm not gonna say instantly after they had the baby.
It was 3 weeks.
It was 3 weeks. It was 3 weeks. She filed for divorce, and now this dude has to pay. How much was it?
By the time the child is like 18, the child's gonna have like 18.1 million.
Yeah,
in child support.
So people were like, she groomed this man, and then I can understand the other side where they was like, well, he shouldn't have taken the bait because I agree with it too. Both were in the wrong.
Some people aren't taught that though.
Because if you've seen her, like she's bad, but.
It doesn't. No.
You don't,
wait.
But is that?
I didn't say that.
Is that the same?
I'm just saying.
You saying that's the same as paying for it? It's just that was a long game that she played.
No, because he didn't know.
Oh, that's not the same.
Yeah, that's not the same thing.
If it was the other way around,
trick my guy.
Like okay at all.
Mm-hmm.
I think.
Well, yeah,
that's what people were mostly mad about because they were like, if it was a dude, y'all would be on the dude's ass.
Exactly.
But she had a point though, because we know about her in high school, and I mean. She had a point. He knew her. He knew her background.
You know how many seniors I knew when I was a freshman? That doesn't mean anything.
No.
I mean, but
she still played that boy like a fiddle.
I still get her point of view, and I still get like a bunch of people about like he's a grown man. He was 18 at the time, which I get it. Society is being very technical as far as saying 18 is grown because really you're not.
Bro, think about it. You're an 18-year-old.
But that's what they put on him.
You're an 18-year-old, a 28-year-old Instagram model wants to have sex with you. Are you not going to take that?
That's a victim.
You the man on campus.
A victim.
He was a victim.
He's a victim.
You're a victim. You're a victim.
Literally.
But it was.
Oh, that actually brings me to my.
Because like you were saying, like. I bet his niggas was like hyping him up like, yo, you fucking with a baddie. You gotta.
That's what I'm pretty sure.
I have a story. I just heard. Okay, I seen on TikTok, right? And it was this guy, and he was like, he was talking to his wife, and the son came up and was like, oh yeah, some kid was like showing me porn or whatever. So that brought up that conversation. And he's like 12, and they're like, the father was like, oh, that's normal, whatever. And she was like, really? And he was like, yeah, I was getting game when I was like 8, and she was like. Whoa, you know, yeah, like you're 8 years old.
Yeah.
Like you fucking bitches when you're 8, you know? And he was like, yeah, I pull like 14, 15-year-old, like, yeah. And she was like, you're a victim?
That actually brings me to my next question. Surprisingly. I'm gonna let that go. But, bro,
say man, look. I'm not gonna say I wasn't shown porn at like the age of 10. I wouldn't fucking.
Yeah, I wouldn't fucking in.
Exactly.
That's wild shit.
So he had tremendous game.
Thought that he just had game at 8 years old.
Yeah.
When he was really just like being like molested.
Maybe he did have game.
He didn't see it.
Okay. Yeah. And that's okay. I'm gonna get to the next.
Maybe he was. You know.
At 8 years old.
So.
Again, turn it around.
Of course. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
I mean, but it's hard to turn everything. You can't really turn everything because
you can turn that though.
No, because
everybody wants equal rights.
That's the problem though, because that's not realistic.
Girl being like, yeah, I had game when I was 8.
That's not
fuck the 14-year-old.
Well, obviously,
oh shit.
There's a double standard in society that we.
What? You were raped?
Exactly.
But there's a double standard. If you think about it from a man's perspective coming up, nobody in your family when you around bros tells you if you bag a 23-year-old and you 15, that she's raped you.
Yeah.
You think everybody's gonna give you dap? They not gonna think of that at all.
You did what? Boy, you don't.
Exactly. They not gonna think, nah, yeah.
I'm not gonna care. I don't know about y'all, but all right, say my little brother came up to me right now. He's 14. Say he came up to me and somebody my age, 22, smashed him. I swear to God, I look at him and be like, where? Where is this person? What the fuck?
I mean,
no way.
We will be serious. Speaking from personal, I will be serious about it.
I would be definitely
other niggas
dead ass about that shit. I'd be like, what, nigga?
Yeah.
What?
This isn't coming from me. This is just saying like.
But this is that's our personal background. We don't know like how other places operate, how other families operate. That's what I'm saying. Like, I remember telling my first time when I was 17, she was 23, and a female was like, you know, you were raped, right? And I was just like, it didn't feel like that to me. It felt like
you don't see it that way.
She just, like, wait. She just said that to you? She's like, yeah, you know.
But that's what it is.
Yeah.
But I never,
whether you
I
see
still
it
don't
like
see it that way.
not. Your brain protects itself and creates whatever in your head in order to save you from that trauma. But that's what that was.
I don't think that was trauma to me.
Of course it wasn't, but that's
tell him again, therapist.
Only reason I wouldn't.
That's the nigga.
There's different things that I've been through that were to me way worse than that.
Well, it doesn't matter if it was worse or not. That's what it was.
You didn't see it. You didn't see it that way because
I'm not saying that you're wrong, but I'm just saying.
Like if
I'm saying
in a
that
relationship with like an older guy, and everyone's telling me like, no, he's like a creep. Like he's way too old for you. In my head, I don't care. I got like the sunglasses on, the rose-colored glasses.
Yeah.
I'm like, no, he loves me. Like he told me he's gonna protect me. He buys me things. He tells me whatever, and he brings me gifts and whatever.
Not saying that that's wrong. I'm saying like
I'm being groomed, even though in my head I'm like, no, he loves me. This is what love is, because you don't know otherwise.
Ooh. I'm not wrong. I'm not saying it's wrong. Hey. I'm not saying it's wrong, but I'm saying like this is something that you're gonna like constantly have the argument over, and certain people are gonna look at it as like, yes, that is now like the new thing that we need to teach people. Like, if somebody's older than you, that is not of the legal age, and somebody who's younger is like 15, that is considered rape in this category. But I don't know. I always say you can't really like, you're not gonna get everybody on board with that.
Oh, of course not.
So that's why I'm like,
pedophiles exist.
You got to play it from a. There's nothing that not everything's going to like change in that aspect.
But I mean, shit.
But that does bring me to like the next question as far as like, would you teach your sons or daughters like the game as far as like dating, like
game, like what, like
any
like
dating life, what to look out for?
Yeah. Would you not?
If I had a daughter first, it's different for guys.
Approach it for you guys having a daughter, you having a son.
Oh, if I had a daughter, bro, I'd tell her everything all these niggas out here be doing, bro. I'd be like, hey, look out for all this, because I used to be one of them, bro. Exactly. Like, look out for every single little piece of this. They tell you this, lying. If you say this, lying.
If I had a son,
don't trust that.
Tell him how to treat a girl right and properly. I was raised around females. I was raised around nothing but women. I mean, my dad was in my life, but not as much. So knowing how much I respect women, if I had a son, be like, yo, don't do this, do this. They like this, they don't like this. From personal experience, that's how you got to do it.
But I'm also tell him, if I had a son, I would also tell my son, but don't
take no bullshit.
Yeah, bro. Don't be a simp. Don't be out here just okay. No.
For the right one.
No, for the right one.
For the right one.
Like, yeah, but you can't just be out here saying okay to everybody, bro.
Yeah.
Like, just.
You got to be careful with that, though, because some guys, they take it to the extreme, and it's like, no, calm down. Like, this might be not the love of your life, maybe more of an obsession.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Oh, my
God.
It's factual.
Thank you.
I mean, hey, I don't.
What do you say?
Because niggas be in high school looking for the love of their life. Like,
I was one of them niggas.
Looking for the love of their life in high school.
I had one crush.
How does that happen?
I had one crush. All I focused in high school was just ball and this one female. I didn't care about no other female. I swear to God. You can ask this nigga. I told him, nigga, I went to school. I hoop. I had this class with this one female. She probably know who I'm talking to. I asked her out.
Damn.
I asked her out. She told me, I can't. I got a boyfriend. You know what I took it as? It wasn't a no. It wasn't a fucking no. I had a chance. 2 years later, God damn it, I shot that bitch again and I made it. Kobe. I got her. It didn't work out. 2 months lasted, but hey, shooters gonna shoot.
I respect the game. I respect the game, bro.
Shooters gonna shoot though.
The game. But I mean, still, like, focusing on one person your entire high 4 years of high school, like you didn't do shit but look
I was
at one
determined.
female.
I regret dating I had 2 long-term relationships. Both of them were over a year.
Mm-hmm.
And I just feel like my whole high school was just like
Just
I could have
wasted.
been, I
Could have been doing some other shit.
Yeah.
some other shit.
But niggas was out here having relationships and shit. Not saying being in a relationship was bad. It's just me. I realized early that I'm in high school, bro. These relationships probably will not last. Like, 99% chance that this shit will fail by the time we get out of here. So I'm just gonna live my life, bro.
I was the girl that was like, no, I'm the 1%. It's gonna work for us.
There's nothing wrong with thinking that.
No, there's nothing wrong with being optimistic.
But delusional.
Exactly.
It's very rare to find a high school sweetheart.
As far as I would teach my son and daughter the game, but I could only teach them so much because I mean the game changes.
My son would be such a gentleman. Aw.
Because then it also depends. Are your children gonna be just like you though? That's what I'm saying. Only
I hope not.
They say the ratio is like if you have like 4 kids, only one of them's gonna be like you. The 3, one of them's gonna be like your wife, and 2 of them gonna be basically like just something. Like they gonna be like your dad, your mom, your grandma, grandpa. Anything can be brought out of those kids.
I don't have nothing to worry about then. Besides the anger, that's it.
I mean, I don't expect none of my kids to think the same way I do at all.
My kids are gonna, if I don't marry somebody, like sturdy, shit genes.
It depends. Yeah, it depends on the partner too. Shit.
I don't expect none of my kids to be able to
be short like me.
My kids gonna be so funny, bro. Like,
because the life situation would be.
And you know what?
Be some hilarious.
I'm gonna get to that. That's probably what's wrong with some of y'all fucking kids too.
Jesus.
Y'all be trying to pick and choose who you want. Some of you females, well, I want a 6'8" fucking baller, and you wonder why your fucking baby cockeyed and shit, acting all sideways.
He passionate.
I'm passionate about this, and it goes for guys too. Pick the ones you need, not the ones you want. Life lesson, goddammit. J Mamba said it first.
Quote that.
Real shit. Quote that shit.
Put it at the bottom of the screen type shit.
Timestamp. There you go. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. You can only teach so much because they gotta go through life themselves anyway.
Yeah.
And most of the time, and most of us admitted that we ignorant as kids. Our parents probably told us certain things and we were just like, all right, yeah, that should happen to you, but not me.
You gotta figure shit out for yourself, man.
So that's what I'm saying. So
that's the best way for
how
you
much
to
of the
learn,
game are
just
you really gonna
experience.
play? How much of the game you really gonna teach them?
I mean, I'm gonna tell you exactly what I went through. I'm gonna be like, hey, this is what happened to me. I don't know if it's gonna happen to you, but if it do happen to you, this is what you do.
Yeah. Cause like you said, the game changes every day.
Exactly.
We don't know how it's gonna look 10, 20 years down the road. So it just
And here's the thing. I think the game is the same. It's just played differently every time. New scheme. That's all it is. It's the same, but it's just a new scheme every time.
No, it changes because it's different players. Like the entire
different players,
the entirety of the game changes.
Yeah.
The entirety of the game because it's different
It's the
players.
same thing with music. It just changes over time.
It just changes over time.
So I believe it does changes. You just, I don't know.
It morphs, man.
Just try to teach them to the best of your ability. You ain't got to be perfect with it, but at some point in time, they're going to have to learn on themselves, by themselves.
Right.
So,
And you have to allow that shit.
Yeah, you're gonna have to
Some
allow
parents
it.
really be like on their kids' ass for no reason or all in their business.
yeah.
So, next question. Are women the prize in a relationship?
The prize. I wouldn't say prize.
Ooh.
Or are men the prize?
I wouldn't say that either. I'm so sorry.
Pick one.
When you say prize,
Let's see
like
what
what do you
side
mean?
y'all pick.
Like,
Bro, I don't want to say the wrong thing. That's all I'm trying to be focused.
I'm going to say it right, though.
I don't want to
what do you mean by prize?
Like,
Like
are they,
elaborate.
like, it's like,
Take
is
your
she,
time.
is she the, I'm going to just say, it's like, is she the end goal? Like, is she the championship? Is she the one you're trying to get to overall? Is she the prize?
Is this like a individual question? Because it's different for everyone.
So you know how women, like some women are like, the man should do everything for me.
I'm the prize possession.
I'm the prize possession.
I don't think.
And some females think men can't be prizes either, and vice versa.
This is what I think.
I don't agree.
I think as an individual, you should think you are the prize.
Yeah.
Male or female.
I like
you
the way
should
you
think you're the prize. If you're about to get into a relationship, you should think you shouldn't be like, they should bow down to me, this and that. But
they should be lucky.
You should be like, I don't want to say lucky, but like they should like think like, hey, I could be with somebody else totally different from you right now. Like,
yeah.
I don't have to be here with you, so don't treat me like shit. I won't treat you like shit.
Well, the relationship itself is a prize. Like, y'all need to just appreciate y'all as together. Y'all got the chance to appreciate each other as individuals, and now you can appreciate each other.
Exactly.
Speak your truth.
Exactly. I agree with that.
Speak the truth.
Wonderful.
What do you think?
Great topic.
He's about to say men. He was about to say men's a prize.
So
what do you say?
So J Mama sent this in to the group chat.
Whoa.
I told you.
We're not gonna speed past this.
We're not gonna speed past this, brother. What do you think?
Women are the prize. Okay, so
elaborate. Why is such? Why do you think that?
So J Mama sent this.
Y'all see this nigga just trying to avoid.
I'm not getting into nothing. I'm finna sit my ass right here and get this question.
You're a horrible host.
You right.
Come on, bring it out, bro. Come on, bring it out.
Oh my God.
So J Mama sent this in the group chat. It kind of made JC a little mad. So,
bro.
Oh, I've been waiting for this shit.
Hold on.
Bro, I already stated my fact.
Let me get to it.
It don't matter. I'm right.
Do females find it unattractive or disrespectful when you talk to them like one of the homies sometimes? Now, I'm going to read context. I'm going to read the text. The little tweet.
A little context.
Mm-hmm. So this guy got a text from his girl at 5:41 a.m. saying, hey, boo. He said, what's up with it? She responded with a question mark. He said, what? She said, just say, hey, I'm not a nigga. He responded, excuse me? She said, you addressing me like I'm a nigga. I'm not finna say she, he. So here we go. No, I didn't say, I just said, what's up? How is that addressing you like a nigga? What's up with it? Yeah, no. Yeah, no, that's how I talk. So if it bothers you for real, you can go on about your day. Matter of fact, you go ahead, have the day you deserve. I don't got time for no bullshit this morning. Stay blessed. No, J Mama, make your point before JC responds.
I had to show her because you were reading like a fucking kindergarten.
I can't, man. I'm not trying to read fast for people with the comments.
He over here and the
I know.
And bro.
Go ahead.
Honestly, it depends on the female because
like what the fuck?
I've dealt with females that would like definitely don't want to be spoken to, like one of the homeboys, and I've dealt with females that don't mind it because sometimes I think females do the other thing, vice versa. They might talk to you like you one of the homegirls, like when they gossip to you. Exactly, like when they gossip to you, like, ooh, babe, let me tell you this shit that happened.
Per period. Yes,
you know what I mean?
queen.
So as far as like your guy talk, and from that message, I don't think he meant any harm by it. He was just like, what's up with it?
I understand that.
You know what I mean? It was
right. Before I say my truth, because I'm going to end this shit completely. What do y'all think?
I think. Okay. So, like, they were both handled that awful. Like, these are just some horrible communicators.
Yeah.
But I've learned throughout, like, hanging and talking about guys and, like, trying to understand, like, whatever, right? Like, I've been single for, like 2 years. So, I had time to mingle and whatnot.
Okay.
So.
Speak your shit.
Guys, when they say something, that's it. They said what they said. With girls, it's like, figure out, context clues, the tone in your voice, how quick you said it, how slow, where you were looking. It's like we focus in on the details and guys are just like, that's it.
Pretty much.
So when a guy says, what's up, I don't think and if it bothers you being talked to like that, then either say something or don't do
And it was through text too. I can almost guarantee you if they were like on the phone, she's like, hey, boo, he would be like, what's up with it?
And she would have been like,
would you, exactly, would you take offense to that? Talking about, don't talk to me like a nigga. You know what I mean?
I'm pretty sure also that wasn't the first time that he communicated like that.
That's my whole point.
So
wait.
if she had a problem with it, she should have addressed it from the beginning.
All right, I guess I am just the only one on the other side of the
Go ahead.
I know. I get what you saying. I get what you're saying. Because it was 5 a.m. So she took the time out to wake up.
Look, that's my thing, bro. That's what I'm saying. You gotta look at the context, bro. It was 5 in the fucking morning. She talking about some, hey boo. This nigga wake up, say, what's up with it? Now, I'm looking at it from the context. She's answering like, this nigga ain't never talked like this. So she must think it's something wrong. So she's like, huh? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's
like you must be mad or something.
Let's say you wake up at 5 in the morning,
like
you say, hey boo, and then randomly they never talk like this. They hit you with a what's up with it. You going, damn.
Like you probably mad or something. Something going on.
What happened? Like, what the fuck?
But the way she addressed it, she went about it the wrong way.
They both went about it bad.
She was like, don't talk to me like I'm a nigga.
Yeah,
But he could have just been like, I wasn't trying.
Yeah, he could have easily been like, that wasn't the truth.
Instead of just been like,
but it was 5 in the morning, so bro was like, oh, I ain't.
So yeah, his brain died.
He literally said it's too early in the morning.
It's too early for this shit.
I mean,
so that's why I'm on the other side of the spectrum. It's like it could have literally just been squashed. Simple.
Because I'm in a relationship right now, and that's how we talk sometimes, and it's not a problem. Like exactly. I feel like it just depends on the female.
But that's how y'all talk though.
Yeah,
like, you gotta like if y'all already got that established, then it is what it is.
Yeah, they just were two completely different people. That's all that was. So, what do you feel?
I mean, hey man, I mean, I see where you're coming from. Where you talking about she could take it. She did wake up pretty early. Mm-hmm. My ass probably, I would have tried to at least somewhat wake up to be like, all right, she waking up kind of early. Let me respond with a, she said, hey, boo, hey, what's up? How you doing? Like, something like that. I don't know.
It was nice, something hey, it's 5 in the morning.
I wouldn't, it's something.
And sometimes for most niggas, it's just like a masculine thing. Maybe he didn't want to say like, hey. He just like, you know, what's up with it?
If that's the, bro.
True.
Get your priorities straight, bro.
I mean, hey, that's just how some people are. That's how some niggas are.
I'm too much of a nigga, so I'm not going to say, hey, what's up?
And you know what? That could be a problem too. I'm not gonna lie, because you know females want their nigga to express their feelings sometimes, and sometimes niggas do act too hard.
But we not raised to do that. That like when you fall and you scrape your knee, the first thing your parents tell you is stop crying,
you know, but the women will be like, well, you know, you don't have to talk to me like that. You know, you can.
You asking a lot though from a man.
Thing, honestly, I don't really care how like a significant other talks to me. The one thing I hate is being called a bitch.
Yeah,
fact.
I
can respect
literally
fucking name.
Oh, don't call me a pussy ass. Don't call me a pussy nigga. That kind of.
You can call me literally anything else. Just don't call me a bitch.
Yeah.
In like a degrading way.
Mm-hmm.
Unless like.
Oh.
So your guy was like, bitch, no. Like if y'all gossiping about, he's like, bitch, no.
No, if
she did what?
If we're already, you know, getting active with it.
Yeah.
Then I'm like, I'm all for it. I'm like, yeah, keep going. But like, if you're saying it out of like
pure
anger and disgust, that'll be
course.
the last time you fucking call me that.
Of course.
So that does bring me to like a thing. Since we all talk about this, like, what's one of like y'all bad habits that y'all have in like relationships that you feel you need to work on?
Ooh,
like good habits.
I know mine. I have no patience. So like if I say I need something to change, or if there's something that like I'm not liking that you do and it takes you too long and I gotta repeat myself, I don't deal with it.
But with shit like that, you gotta like when it comes to shit like that, that's probably a habit for somebody, and for somebody to break a habit, you can't break a habit with just a snap of your fingers. You gotta give them time to stop doing so.
And that's why I say like patience is probably really bad for me in like relationships. I don't have no. I used to have a lot of it. I don't know where it went, but now it's like if it's not happening in at least in the time frame now I feel like it's happening, then I'll be done with it. So
I would say that's the same thing for me as far as like patience when it comes to communication. Like if something's wrong and you don't want to communicate that, and it's taking you a long ass time to try to address the situation, and I keep asking you, that's only gonna make me more upset.
I think it depends. Like when you say patience and like what span of time, because when I think of patience, I think like if I ask you within that day, that hour, or whatever. But if it's like in the context of relationships, there's like partners that I've been like, can you do this? And it'll be like months. And the issue never got fixed.
Depends on what the issue is. I would say that. It depends on what the issue is.
I've had issues where like somebody didn't like a certain way that I would like dress.
Mm-hmm.
That takes time and money.
Yeah.
So
That's who you are. If they had an issue, why do?
oh, they had a good reason to have that issue because I was not dressed nothing good. So I wasn't mad at it, but it was like, okay, they wanted me to dress it like the next day, go on a shopping spree and just spend a whole.
Yeah, niggas ain't got bags.
And it was like, okay, I gotta get the work first, get the money, then I can go do that. But I can't just stupidly spend it because they understood my situation too at the same time.
If you want me to change how I dress, you're buying the clothes.
Nah, for real. You
Per
right.
period.
But that was, I will get a context
You
as
want
far
me
as
to
like
sample size all these clothes?
that was when I was younger
for me?
though. That was like high school. So obviously that was like young, immature type.
Because even for like girls, like we'll buy our guys different things. And so it's like, hey, the shirt looks really good. Or I thought it would look so good on you and kind of start. And then, you know, go in the closet, start throwing some stuff away. And yeah.
Simple.
Bad habit.
Oh, my bad habit. I'm not gonna cap. It's like I'm too nonchalant to a point sometimes. It's like I get to a point where like if you're doing all that yelling and rah-rah, I care, but it's really gonna look like I don't give a fuck. Cause I'm gonna just sit there and look at you just like this.
Yeah.
And wait till you finish doing yelling and I'm gonna say, are you done? And then I'm gonna speak. And it's like, oh, you don't even care. It's like, bro, no, I care. It's just I don't.
I'm gonna agree with
Have
that.
you seen that TikTok where it's like, this is what y'all wanted, right? For me to be all nonchalant and not give a fuck?
Nonchalant and not give a fuck. Be all nonchalant.
I can agree with you that because my girl literally told me that. She was like, you act too nonchalant sometimes. And I'm like, you know me? Because like, I can get like mad quick.
Exactly.
And
I feel
don't
like
wanna-
the people that's too nonchalant are the people that like can get mad actually quick,
Yeah.
but they just controlling that shit. Cause like, bro,
It's like mentally draining.
to get mad, like, I don't even feel like getting mad about.
So that's why
this
like
shit. So it's
sometimes I'm just
okay.
nonchalant. Like it's because trying to just like digress the situation, just trying to come,
Is it like a rather show no emotion than too much emotion?
Facts.
Like
that for me, I feel like that's what it is.
That's
for me.
not. I mean, for me, I told you about the one time I was in a relationship and the girl was mad because I never got mad.
Yeah.
That's
like
toxic.
she purposely started an argument just to see if I would get mad, and I was just
That's where she was wrong.
She didn't like that I was too chill, or I didn't. Or I
no,
wouldn't
but
get
I
mad at
understand
nothing.
that because, okay, I'm toxic.
Oh my god! And I remember
Well,
it was just a lot.
I learned this about myself. Okay, so when a relationship is like too peaceful, like there's nothing going wrong, I freak out and I'm like, oh my gosh, because I'm so used to being in like chaos, right? Like all the time.
Oh my god!
So it's like
Oh.
I'm like so understimulated right now. Like I need some sort of like
So you
something
gotta
happening.
call.
I gotta call the problem.
Hell no.
To make the shit.
I'm working
feel
on
like
it.
it's
I
a
don't do that no
relationship.
more.
At least you're
I'm a
honest.
person.
At least
At
you're
least
honest.
you were honest about it.
But like,
Cause I'm the
that's
type of
case for
person.
people.
Like I like it when it's peaceful, ain't shit going wrong.
Yeah.
I like that.
See, if
Like,
that was me, I'd
y'all
be like,
happy, all smiles.
I'm gonna still be nonchalant. Like, so you really gonna sit here and start this shit for no fucking reason, knowing how I'm gonna get mad about the shit,
I would escalate it. I
You
would be
know
like,
what?
yeah, I am.
and I walk out the fucking door. I ain't got time.
I literally like, okay.
I'll do a story time on one podcast episode about what she
Hit
what
you
she
with
said.
that nice, I'll be back.
Yeah.
What she said
think
that
about this.
kind of got me really upset. But I was always a person. I could never. I don't allow myself to get upset around female. That's like a personal thing that I've
I'll
always
cry.
done.
Anyone, a man ever yells at me, I just.
I don't yell. I don't
See,
do
that's the
nothing.
problem. See, you want to start shit, but then once the
Literally,
nigga,
But I don't
start shit.
but then once he raised your voice at you, then that's when you, oh shit. I said, leave me alone.
No,
Oh my god.
I don't really start things. Like it was just hold on. It was just like whenever I was really bad and I was kind of like dating back to back, and I was just like, nah, this is too.
Still
and
good
then,
to be true.
yeah,
Like,
and then I'd
okay.
be like, fuck
You know
up
how
the
many
scene.
good niggas she probably done broke their heart. And now they all ruthless.
Nah,
Look at
I'm actually. No, I'm not even gonna say it. Anywho,
Oh,
To all my nonchalant fellas out there, bro, stay nonchalant. Stay nonchalant.
hey, it's nothing wrong with that. I feel like it depends on how you perceive it because niggas do care. I know for me personally,
Oh,
I
God.
care. I'm nonchalant because, like I said, I don't want to get to that point of anger to where two wrongs don't make no right.
I'm
it's a
nonchalant.
two-way street though.
I'm nonchalant because I care too much to a point where I
Thank you.
will show too much emotion,
Yes.
and then if I'm getting mad with you, it's not gonna cause a problem.
Exactly.
So I'd rather de-escalate the situation by saying nothing, letting you yell at me, do whatever you want. Don't hit me. Then then that's when we got
like I won't provoke him,
Mm-hmm.
but if he doesn't stop, I will probably like match the energy. But I won't ever like, you know, keep going back and forth and poking him until he gets to that level.
Okay.
Yeah, it won't like me. I don't do that yelling stuff.
I'm literally just chilling at all times. That's all I want to do is chill. If I get mad about something, you won't see it. It'll probably just be in my head and I'll eventually just let it go.
Yeah.
Or if I just probably bring it up later when I'm not mad about it. Because if I'm mad about it and I start talking about it,
that's what
it's just your emotions gonna be talking, not you.
Yeah.
So I'd rather let the anger go by, think, let it breathe, and then like, all right, let me come back and speak to you about this.
That's what I tell everybody, because even like my mom, she would notice it. She'd be like, you just get mad and don't want to talk about it right then and there. I'm like, I'll say,
Exactly.
I'll be like,
Calm down.
give me like 10 to 15 minutes to just chill, to just think.
We said this on the last part.
We said on the last part, and I'm gonna bring it back up. Just give me time to just.
You gotta give a nigga time, cause
But that's okay.
certain things,
Yeah. So
certain things is for certain. Like for me, I go for like a walk. If I really got a lot of stuff, or I'll sit in the backyard. And
I get so mad. I like cry. That's
sometimes that's some people. I remember a lot of people used to be like, if you crying, that's like a weakness. But sometimes some people just be crying because they so mad and they can't do nothing about it right now. So they just cry. That's the only thing they can do.
That's all you can do.
Man, nigga like me, when I get mad, bro, if I'm not already doing something, I'm about to go.
I'm gonna go
hoop.
I'm gonna go
Go for a little drive, roll me one or something, you know.
Go about it.
So we're gonna get to this advice column. One person had asked this week, what are some productive getaways for like some me time in a relationship? Like, what do y'all do to like kind of still have yourself but still be like in a relationship?
Hobbies. Like, I keep a hobby. Like, one hobby I got is I love to hoop. You know, I love photography, film. You know, I always go somewhere, take pictures and shit. And I just like to keep myself busy. I go out, you know, I do shit. Just keep myself busy at all times. Really. But I can't speak because I'm single. So
that's really good though.
Yeah. I just hoop, lift weights. That's pretty much
bro, hoop, but has not played me yet.
Exactly. That was my first true love, if you want to be real.
You know,
that
basketball?
That ball in my hand, there's something about it.
Can you hoop for real? Like,
Yeah.
you bought that?
Yeah.
You say yeah.
look at
Yeah.
don't tell him that.
Angleton Wildcats. Varsity. Hey.
You gonna look it up?
Shit. Hey, I got pictures on Max Preps. Hey.
Either way,
You know, I was a role player. Don't think I was like a star player. Let me just be honest. I'm a 3-point shooter. That's what I do.
Well, I'm gonna let everybody else tell you I'm a bucket getter.
Oh, this nigga already told me how you get on the court.
I do this. And when I'm busting your ass, I'm gonna tell you I'm busting your ass.
Like I bust your ass and goddamn what was that?
Oh my
the big back
Jesus, we not.
Oh wait. What happened when I got on the other
We
side?
not gonna get into that.
I won about 7 games in a row, busting both these niggas' asses. I swear to God.
Whoa.
Yeah,
I know.
Like,
Oh wow. Okay.
But we talking about hooping.
we talking about hooping. That's a different story.
I was like, oh,
So-
they getting into it.
So the way I get
It
away,
sound like Spanish.
I'm a real nigga. You know what I'm saying? I do this.
the way I get away is to have some me time. Just to get back on topic here.
I'm sorry, bro. He said
He go to the spa.
Now the
Hey, the
Now
spa
I'm
is
of
not
age.
bad. Y'all should try it.
that's a good
Happy
thing,
ending
too.
spa.
Now that I'm 21, I usually go outside, start the fire pit, have a little drink.
This nigga melted up 21.
Like you couldn't do that
Like,
shit
niggas ain't
before.
gonna care. Exactly.
I could,
Fuck. Like niggas ain't gonna care.
try to make it kid friendly over here. Just say
This ain't no kid. You know.
Explicit
Hey, man,
content. View discretion
A lot of what you
advised.
said was not kid friendly.
View discretion advised.
Just saying.
I done said pussy, fuck, nigga down 100 times.
I mean, that's you. I mean,
It's been real. Sorry, mama, if you listening.
I like to draw. Drawing is very peaceful. Music, obviously, is like another way of just being
Nah,
like
for real.
peaceful.
Music. I forgot I left out music.
I used to drive, but I don't do that no more. That's not peaceful for some reason.
I will listen to like instrumentals, just sitting in my room, just vibing out. That's a good way to get away.
I don't know why, but like whenever I feel like really getting away, I like go find me a new song. I try to find new songs all the time. Still listen to the same shit
Give me a minute. I don't know. It's hard because I really hate being by myself. But I think as long as you know, you keep your individuality and it doesn't get to the point where it's like, oh, you can't talk to this person, you know, to an extent, you know, where it gets unhealthy, then I think you should be fine. Like, just keep your identity as a person and don't make your relationship an identity. And I think that would be good.
Big facts.
All right.
Another person had wrote in, how do we resolve an issue that we might have with our partner, as far as willing to communicate or compromise? My bad.
How do you solve an issue with compromise?
Yeah, with your partner. Like, what are you willing to compromise?
Well, that's the talk you have to have with your partner. Honestly, it's like I'm willing to compromise and sacrifice enough, but it has to be an equal sacrifice. Honestly, because I'm not going to be doing this and you not giving up nothing. You basically just living the same way you was living before you met me. I'm sacrificing everything. I'm giving up this, and this to be with you, and you know.
I give an example. I could sacrifice time, but in the event of me sacrificing time, you have to also sacrifice some like alone time, as far as like we have our individual time.
Yeah.
If I'm gonna sacrifice my alone time to spend more time with you, then you have to also be more understanding of the certain times that I need to be alone.
Exactly. I agree with that. I'll say the same.
That right now I can answer that part. Now, as far as anything else, I'm not sure of. Like, then I think the more like the older I get, the more I worry about like location, housing, where to live, like all that stuff. Okay, that comes up in the relationship. But right now, I know time for me, I'm super like busy doing a whole bunch of other things that I tend to like not have enough time to like do dates and stuff like that. So I tend to like kind of reschedule a lot now.
When I think of compromise, I think like people aren't really like their decision that they came up with. No one's really like happy. Like they just have to settle.
Yeah.
You just have to find like something that both of y'all can agree on and be like, well, if I do this, then you can do this.
Yeah.
Instead of like try to do it where it's like not taking away anything that they like, and if anything, just adding on more things to your relationship.
Yeah, as long as you don't say no, that'd be different. You telling me like, I want you to quit music, and music is what's making us money.
Yeah, no, that's
now I'm gonna be like, all right.
It should be like if you can like spend the day, you know, just solely on music or however you want to do it. If you can like spend this afternoon with me and just like sit down and watch TV.
Don't solely say someone should stop doing something that they completely love.
Especially if you know it's important to like, your partner.
Exactly. Because you wouldn't want the same thing. Well, I want you to stop.
But if they're not willing to communicate either after like you've gone to them like, listen, like this needs to happen, then I feel like it's chalked unless you go to like therapy, couples therapy.
Yeah, after a certain amount of times, if like we keep speaking on it and nothing's changed, then you have to let it go.
Be honest about your relationship situation. As far as like if you're doing most of the compromising and they're not doing any at all, then you probably need to just get up out of it.
We need to be taken advantage of.
Yeah.
You need to fucking talk. Hell nah.
Well, since we don't have a third question because we have a guest, do you have anything that you would like to know that you want to ask us?
To know? You should have asked me before I got here. Oh, okay. So this whole thing reminds me of like, you know, on TikTok how they kind of make fun of like men's podcasts, like dogging on females and whatever. What's y'all's opinion on all that?
On them dogging on like, females?
No, just like men's podcasts in general. But recently they've been focusing on like, you know, how they're just kind of like women are shit.
I feel like it's
I don't want to say women.
I'm just curious because y'all are guys. Y'all have a podcast, and it's like, you know.
I'm not gonna say women are shit, but there has been multiple moments where women have taken advantage of men. And there's been multiple moments where men have taken advantage of women. But from what I have seen on TikTok and what I have seen, like, they were basically just disproving, because one of them I saw where the women, where they were like, men need to go back to the old days, how it is in the Bible. And they was like, okay, well, shouldn't they be the same thing for women? the women, they weren't this headstrong. They weren't this open. You know, they weren't saying all this. They were in the kitchen cooking at home
Monogamy
cleaning.
wasn't a thing back then.
Yeah, that wasn't the thing back then. So they were saying if you really want to take it back that way, then it's a double standard. Females should do the same.
Yeah.
I don't think the podcasts are bad. I just think like, you know, they just speaking their truth. They speaking how they feel. It's their opinion. It's not. They're not telling you this is a fact. They're just saying that this is how I feel.
I feel like the men's podcast is not to degrade or bash women at all. It's just like you said, piggyback off you said, just speaking facts, and that's why we try to implement the word some,
like,
not all. You know, it's not. Go ahead.
Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
No, it's just like I feel like the men's podcast. It's like a safe haven to me.
Facts.
Just being around the bros and just
talking.
Just talking. Like that's
some of the shit you can't say in front of female or any other female because they gonna feel some type of way.
The same way when women do go out with the girls and talk just about us.
Bottomless mimosas.
You know what I'm saying? That's how I feel.
But there's a difference between like saying your opinion and then I saw a video where he told the girl, he's like, y'all aren't special.
Yeah, I would never do that. That's different.
So
like y'all are all the same and this and that.
Yeah,
y'all aren't special.
So
you see, that's where like taking it to that extent where you're like hurting people and like.
Oh, I never degrade nobody.
Yeah, that's what I said. We won't degrade nobody. I know I won't for sure.
So the reason behind this pod, at least in my thinking of it, was that we are relationship based, but we're gonna be neutral. We're gonna talk about only our experiences and the females that we dealt with. That's how they were at that age at that time. Now, how they are now, they probably way better or got worse. We don't know, but that's all we could talk about. Now, I've seen a lot of videos where certain podcasts where they have females on and females talk about like, you know, I think where a lot of men on their men podcasts, what they talk about is when a woman comes on, they're like, we deserve to be treated like a queen. We deserve to have a man who makes this. We deserve this. And the response from a lot of men now is, well, how do you deserve that? What have you done? And that's their response. I'm not saying that it's right or wrong, but even in my opinion, we had the argument about prenups, and I was just like, what work did she put in to make this money that I made? What work did she put in to want to build this house, to buy all these cars?
So you're saying you would make her sign the prenup? Well,
yeah, I said on the I've said this.
And you are against are you against the prenup? Are you with the prenup?
What's a prenup?
Oh.
A prenup is a legal agreement saying that when both parties get a divorce, she keeps this amount of stuff that you agree to and he keeps this amount of stuff. There is no like legal battle as far as child support and nothing like that. It's just basically saying, yes, 50-50. Or whatever she came in with, that's what she takes.
Yeah, whatever you come in with, that's what you take back. What I came with, that's what I take back.
Yeah, I mean, if as far as like the house though, I think whoever the kids are staying with should keep the house.
Okay, I can agree with that.
Yeah,
I can agree with that.
Because I mean, in my opinion, a lot of times,
or whoever's in the wrong should leave the house.
Yeah,
but I feel like regardless, because you have some people that get a divorce. Divorce may not been of anything infidelity wise or anything like that, but because the man might move on after like a year and a half, he might find somebody else. But they fall back in love, want to marry somebody. That woman could still have envy towards him.
Yeah.
And it has nothing to do with the children. And now the children are just a pawn that she gets to use in her mind. But my thinking is, especially from a judicial system from point of view, if the kids are the real, like, we're doing this for the kids, that's why the kids always get to stay with the mom regardless, well, then it's not then they should make a type of insurance that somebody in the court system is going to be checking on the child support money. Is that money actually going to the kid, or is she using that for her own use?
No, yeah, because my stepdad, he deals with a lot of like that bullshit, and like there's no one keeping track of, you know, the child support. And
then that's the same thing with the house. Like in my opinion, that's why I've openly talked to females a lot about this. Every female I've talked to, because I'm building my dream house where I want to build, and you are saying okay to that, I'm not gonna put your name on the house. If we get divorced and you have to leave, I'll go half with you on the house because I will make sure that you have a decent home that still looks the same lifestyle. But I'm not going to move out of my house because of the fact that the judge rules that, well, she has to find another job that's gonna take her more time to do relocate and all that stuff. You as the man, you could do it quick, fast, in a hurry.
Well,
And for me, you're telling me to basically say goodbye to all of my stuff, and she gets to still be okay.
well, listen. It should be y'all's house, not your house. Y'all are married. Y'all are one. It's y'all's house. So you make it to where it's not like that, and you feel the need to, keep all your shit and have her do whatever with hers.
It should be like that, but not a lot. I would love to hear somebody tell me I'm wrong, but this generation, everybody's selfish.
But that doesn't mean it's okay.
Not saying it's okay, but everybody is selfish. Everybody.
Yeah, not everybody.
I'm probably always that. But
most people are
most
selfish
people,
to an extent,
let's
some
say
more
most
than
people.
others.
Yeah.
50-50. Let's just go 50-50. But you have some people that are like you have what a lot of dudes would say. You have the good girls, you have like the okay, and you have bad ones. The bad ones that they like how much you have, they like the lifestyle you bring, but as soon as shit don't hit right, they're gonna take advantage of everything. Then you have the good ones that they do not care about anything.
Don't pick the bad ones then.
Everything is us, like you said.
Yeah,
It's our house. I know that this is something that you want to build, but let me make it a home.
That's easier said than done though too, because sometimes people can't change over time.
And it's all about what do you need in your life versus what you want. Everybody always goes for what they want.
Don't marry somebody you feel like you can't.
Easy to say.
Yeah.
That's why it's way easy. That's why
if you go into it with the mindset like, yeah, like we can do this, that's different. But if you already know, like,
but both parties have to be in that same mindset.
That's the risk you take, though. Like, you can't read nobody's mind. Shit.
I know, but that's like the risk that all of us take when we get into a relationship.
But you can't go into it just assuming that it's gonna.
Yeah, I'm not saying I'm going into that. I'm not going.
Like,
but when we have those conversations, I tell them all the time, like, hey, this is what I have, but I would love for it to see how you paint the picture, and how do you paint it with us.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not saying this conversation happens like in a matter of a week. This happens like over a couple months of us dating, we're talking, and they're just trying to see like, okay, where are you at mindset wise? Are you thinking of we long term, or are you thinking just it's for a little while?
Well, if you're married, I'd hope it's a long time.
I don't know why.
Well, yeah, you do that. But I'm talking about.
I thought he said weed.
See where your mind at, brother.
You know what I'm saying?
But that's just the honest. That's like an honest thing as far as like I'm very transparent versus. I can tell you when from 18 younger, I was not transparent. I would just be very cavey into anything. Whatever you want, all right, cool. Wife, happy, like the quote.
I could never
but
live by that, man.
Once I've been through my depression and all that stuff, and then realizing that there's certain people that I had around me, I have a whole different friend group now. The certain people I had around me did not give a fuck about me. I could call you not answering the phone. I could be dying.
Let's not give that the reason why you don't
no.
about nobody.
No, but I'm saying like
I missed a few phone calls.
I'm not speaking to you. I'm not speaking to you.
He trying to sneak this.
I was
trying to sneak this while I'm sitting next to him.
I was not speaking to him.
What?
I wasn't speaking to him. But basically for me, it was like if I go out my way and I'm giving you a friendly effort or a boyfriend effort, and you wouldn't give me the same return, instead of me just dealing with that situation like I used to, now I'm just like, okay, that's a lot of energy and time that I'm wasting for somebody who would never give it back to me. So why would I sit here and fool myself thinking eventually it's gonna come back? That's why now
You're not
it
fooling
changed.
yourself. You're just scared that it's not gonna be the best or come out the way that it would be ideal. That's your own like inner turmoil that you're doing. You can't just like assume that it's gonna be like that.
Yeah,
Well, I'm speaking from a standpoint of
everyone's been hurt.
From my relationships, it has always been I give, never been receiving.
I can see why you. I can see why it's just personal experience.
That's my personal experience.
Yeah.
And I make sure to make that known to every female. Like, this is my personal experience. This is what I had happen. Doesn't mean that I don't think that you gonna do that. It's just I want to let you know I'm doing basically what females want. They want to know, okay, what kind of pain or trauma might you have experienced in your relationships? So you know up front, if I happen to respond a certain way, it's not because I'm responding this way. It's because something in my past that you probably ticked in my brain is making me feel like, oh, I'm going through the same shit again.
Females don't want you to like tell us all your issues. We want you if we ask that, it's because we want to know that you're aware of your issues. Because everyone has issues. We just want to make sure that you're aware and that, you know, you're doing something about it. Because if you're aware, you know, normally people would fix it or do something about it and not stay like that.
Which I think we addressed it.
That's how
as far as like certain people listen to listen, certain people listen to respond. So a lot of guys, we listen to solve. We try to solve the problem. A lot of girls listen to just say they heard a
comfort.
I listen.
I'm here for you.
But a lot of guys, we don't ever want that. That's why a lot of us don't tend to open up too much. And then some girls are the type, very small percentage of them are the type to use it back in your face in arguments. So that's another thing why guys don't expose themselves like that. And then it gets back to the point where girls are like, why don't you open up to me? Well, last time I did it. And it's going to happen regardless. You're going to do it.
You can say the same thing with, like, girls, like, guys. We open up too much. And it's like, you're too emotional. You're too this. Like, and, you know.
You don't open up enough. Then it's like, okay, how do you feel?
There's always going to be
It's always going to be like that.
There's always going to be a complaint.
But you got, that's why I always tell people.
What are you willing to deal with? That's what I tell you. What are you willing to deal with?
I say that all the time. Like, everyone's got problems. You just got to figure out which one you're willing to put up with for the rest of your life.
Can you tolerate it?
And that's why I always tell people, you need to make a list. On the left side, what do you want? All the stuff that you want, she got to be this height, she got to be this and this and this. What do you need? Is a total different question.
I say live life.
He don't need a list. He's simple, plain, and Jane.
Like you don't need to make a list to figure out what you want, bro. Live life.
I'm saying that for the people that aren't sure.
No one's sure until you live your life.
You shouldn't date until you
because
look, get into that.
Right now,
that's what I'm saying. Make that list first before you get into that.
If everybody made a list right now, they make their little list, left, right, whatever, and you know, pros, cons. Bro, I'm telling you, 7 years later, once you live some life, that's gonna change.
That's your brain, period.
You lived life, like everything is going to change for you. So
every 7 years, your brain changes.
You can't really
things that you like.
You can't really say, oh, write down what you like out of a person. Well, you don't know what you like out of people really yet. You know.
Yeah.
You just living life. So what I'd say is just live your life. Just go through that hell. You'll eventually find the one for you, bro. It's up to you if you take it or you fuck it up.
All of us operate differently.
I think you also have to like make an effort to like make it work. Because some people are like, oh, this happened. Like, it's that's raps. Yeah. But it's like, you know, you got to get through it. That's the purpose. You don't just call it quits.
Put a stamp on that, bitch. You put a pin in it. That's popping it, bitch. That's not putting it.
I'm a little slow. I'm not going to cap.
Jesus.
I just want to make sound. I ain't gonna lie. It just sounded cool.
Can you do the water drop? Wait, no. I can't do it.
I'm not gonna do that.
wait.
Well.
That actually kind of fucking hurts.
That wraps it up.
That's right there. That's why they want to do it.
That actually kind of fucking hurt.
So, again, I'd like to thank Paulina for joining us on the pod.
Thank you for inviting me. I'm sorry I was late. Traffic.
It's all good in the hood.
And, you know, you got J Mamba over here.
Yeah.
You got your boy JC in the cut.
Head ass. Head ass.
You got your boy Conscious right here.
Oh my God, Conscious.
Look out for March. My God.
Oh my God.
Stop all that, please.
Your biggest fan. Oh my God. Your biggest fan.
Look out for March 11th. Me and JC got something coming for y'all on Friday. It's spring break, so you know it's that time.
Feel me? You know what I'm saying? Hey, any updates, announcements for myself? I got to do tattoo. I'm about to do. See, like I got my anime tattoo going. You know what I'm saying? My One Piece shit on the backside. I'm about to put some shit right here, some shit right here. You know what I'm saying? Coming soon, bro. Give me like 3 months. This whole arm will be finished.
Let us know in the comments if y'all want a Patreon so y'all can see all the bloopers. But yeah,
you're gonna want that.
Nah, especially what we was doing before we started.
Going stupid.
What the fuck?
But yeah, we out of here.
Peace out.
Bow.
Making moves, yeah, we
getting real sticky. At the party, send the up, yeah, I had to grab my blicky. Yeah, she shaking in the corner, got her ass like Nikki. I had to ask her for a name, yeah, she told me it was Vicky. I can't turn down, way too hot. Yeah, I'm off this earth. Walk to get a drink, I seen a nigga out here popping perks. Falling to my knees, pray to God that this shit work. Walking to the party, heard some Cardi, had to go berserk. Dressed to impress, had to show him how I get down. Every nigga around me that ain't gang is a fucking clown. Got into the section, I see niggas rolling up a pound. 40 on my lap, just to show you I don't play around.